No i gdzie ten grudziec?
Manista napisał. Szczęśliwego rozwiązania.
Hmm. Gut właśnie serduszka wysyła. Pod każdym zdjęciem. Grudziec chyba spanikował. Nie wchodzi.
Kurwa, Lena to wysłała coś tak wielkiego, że aż mnie oko boli. Na całym ekranie mam. Nie wiem, czy w telefonie tak wychodzi.
Pozdrawiam Marka, który chce być sławny. Uuu! No siema Grójcze, cześć. To ja zapraszam na pierwszy. A jeszcze nie zalogowany jesteś. Coś zamuliłeś z tymi trochę, no, tabelkami. On teraz chyba gra w tej chwili. Bo my już gramy 6 teraz. Dobra, leci inf. No tak. A kiedy ty masz tą maturę pierwszą? 8? Już mogli wam darować. O, właśnie Przemek grał z... O, wygrał z Mateuszem. Pierwszy mecz. Nieźle. Damy radę 2 od razu zagrać? Okej. O. Ja Daniela mam na deser. Ostatnia kolejka.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network.
Strasznie cicho cię słyszę, wiesz?
Striding into the
Albo
box,
bardzo głośno mam
Mookie
grę.
Betts.
Poczekaj. Spróbuję przyciszyć. A, tu chyba nie przyciszę. O, teraz
He
lepiej.
will
Dobra.
lead this one off today. Swing line
O ty.
drive. That's going to be trouble.
Tak, chcesz zaczynać, tak?
And this will
Tak?
get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here
Dobra.
with nobody out.
Tego się nie
Rafael
spodziewałem.
Devers, the next to bat, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild
Gdzie
pitch.
ty lecisz?
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Ready with another 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Takes this the other way to right. Duggar is there. 2 down. Two men on, 2 out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Devers at second. Bogaerts at first. 2 out in the inning.
Wald.
He loses it on ball 4. Here's Steve Pearce now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
25.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Pilar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, number 5. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Niedobrze.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have
Się wyciągnął chłopak.
Well, this is hauled in
Dobrze.
by the second baseman. Digging in, Chris Sale. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Ta-da.
Duggar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 38 ABs.
Obejrzałem.
15 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Evan Longoria becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung out and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The count now at 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one. As stepping up now, Rafael Devers will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. On the fists, and a jam shot to the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. 3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Settling in now.
Co tam zmieniasz już? Co tam zmieniasz?
Steven Duggar. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Benintendi. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in, number 19. He'll take his first hacks here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he pops it up. Pedroia.
No nie.
For it, 2 gone.
To moje odbijanie przypomina moje odbijanie w środę.
Pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is.
Piłka była w rękawicy, ja dopiero machnąłem.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steve Pearce
No
goes down to
podnoś to,
become the
gościu.
first out here in the 4th. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking at his career totals, Pedroia has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. And it's fouled away. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Duggar in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To 2-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Lifted down the line in
No,
left.
hicik, wejdzie. No, dziwka
This'll
szmata.
land untouched. Once again a 3-2. Fouled off. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. He's on the move again from first. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. He'll try it one more time for second. And
Nie
he sent back on the
poddawał się.
changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And now he's on the move again for second. A pitch out. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Too fast for
A
you.
runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, run away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So stepping in, Evan Longoria. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Kevin Pilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Benintendi brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second.
Co za wolny burak.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He'll start off the 5th in this one. 2 balls and a strike. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Szybka zmiana będzie.
At the plate, number 19. He flew out in his last at-bat. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball.
Tak jak mówiłem, szybka zmiana.
Into the box now. Lifted the other way to left center. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Now batting, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. One out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He gathers it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. In the dirt here. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Crawford's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Number 8 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Dlaczego?
Standing in, number 5. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to look.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Ale przy 2 autach.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind the runner to second. Posey on third with 2 out. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he scores on a
Co?
daring steal of home.
Jak ty mnie nie dotknąłeś?
Sail into the windup with the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 19 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Liner toward right center, and Longoria is going to have himself extra bases. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Hit back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Not shortstop, Brandon.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And there goes Pillar. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Devers makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Number 19 would be next, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and the side is ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
O nie.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Pilar is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Steve.
The first
Pierce.
baseman, number 25, Steve Pierce.
Line drive to center field.
O nie.
Pilar
Yes.
will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and
Brandon
gentlemen,
Workman
your
is on to
attention,
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44,
In now, number 19.
Brandon
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. That's popped up. Devers onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now the Giants pitcher, number 64, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 5. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Buster Posey would be next. A payoff pitch one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Liner towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
No niedobrze.
The pitcher, Brandon Workman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just get this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
No. Rozumiem, że zdjęć nie robić, sam porobisz. No ale powiem ci, że obstrałem się na początku.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
To teraz ty zapraszaj. Jakąś paczkę dostałem. Ja jestem wierny tym Giantsom.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network. Stepping up now, number 5. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with
Teraz ja
nobody
zaczynam
out.
od dubla.
Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Belt.
Co ty robisz?
So striding in, Evan Longoria. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 1.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Reined in
No, czemu nie double?
to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away.
Dobra, dawaj
And
Daniel.
standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The set and the 1-2 and the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. squared that one up just a little late.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. High ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2-2 the count. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's J.D. Martinez. His past meetings with Samardzija comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Benintendi's on the move. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Buster Posey. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
The first base.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
Specjalnie
And they will
dopuściłeś.
tag him out between first and second. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the walk. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw won't get him. Next will be the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The set and the 1-1 and a wide one here, ball 2. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Longoria at third. Pilar at second with 2 gone. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down.
A drugi mecz
Here's the second baseman now.
drugi mecz
Dustin
Mateusz
Pedroia.
1-0 wygrał. W dogrywce.
The 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bradley Jr.
And there's ball 2 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. The 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Again, a 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as we begin the top of the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners on the move for second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 5. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The catcher.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. Now the double steal is on here. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Working for the punch out and the offer. Squeeze attempt misses. And he will be tagged out at the plate on a nutty suicide squeeze attempt with 2 outs. And the side is Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Crawford moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out.
There's a swing. He sends a ball high in the air into left field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. This is flared out towards second. And he's safe. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw home. Scrambling back to third. He's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 35.
Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up. And not in time as the run scores. Next to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, number 19. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in, number 5. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And this is scooped away and stays foul, so now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number
stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They
Bardzo cię słabo słyszę, prawie w ogóle jakieś takie echo jakby zza trybun.
or at least get a base hit. They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. There's a swing and a
O,
drive hit
poszła.
well out to right field. Duggar going back on it. Still going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Próbowałem.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit.
Brzydki sposób mi no-hitera
ended up
zepsułeś.
popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Posey is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vasquez.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pedroia.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. A couple of walks for him thus far. 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar,
The center fielder.
the 1-1 home.
Pillar.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pablo Sandoval, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Sandoval.
And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2. Runners off for second. Fouled off. Runner going a second time. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Running yet again for second. Pitch popped up. Bogaerts is under it. And that retires the side. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fast.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, And that's the third out. Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 32.
Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he can't come up with it. Stepping in, number 5. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Up next to the Giants.
Digging in, Buster Posey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Brandon.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
No ładnie.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screw.
Fouled away. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits to this point. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jackie.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
No,
so
robi się ciekawie.
Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. high and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now at the plate.
Nie, dobra. Tak nie będzie.
Batter number 2. Shortstop, Xander.
Will Smith comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Kevin Pilar. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Hard hit to first.
Ale chujowe odbicie.
The tag, and he is out. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Left fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep back in the 5th. Duggar is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now batting, Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout.
Your attention, please.
Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Brandon.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Number 19.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. At the plate, number 5. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Moreland is there, and he is out on the tag. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the for the plate, and they pitch out. And they will put the tag on him following the pitch out.
No dobra. 3
Leading
auty.
off the
Jedziemy.
inning, Mookie Betts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mookie Betts is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on
No,
the first,
dzięki,
and the
Grójcze.
ball game is over.
Powiem
Now,
ci,
sometimes that defining
ciekawa
moment of
gra.
the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that he's our top player of the game.
Że co?
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and
No, chyba
dominate
tak.
like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
W 7, no tak, 6 punktów żeś
Our
zdobył
final line
pod
score
rząd.
this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants.
Z 8-0 na,
On 10 hits. No errors.
na
They left
9-7
12
się
men on
zmieniło.
base. The winning pitcher
No nic.
is Jeff Samardzija. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and...
A kto ci został? No to masz szansę z oboma. No. Dobra, to dzięki. No na razie.